I've had one fail here, never again. You're not going to be my second. Stop.
So they don't have the same speed limit as us?
Cyclists,
Yeah.
everyone's got the same speed limit.
That definitely wasn't 20.
That wasn't 20. No. Lovely. You did a double blind spot check there. You checked it twice.
Yeah.
Once when you signalled and then once just as you were starting to move.
Yeah.
Just in case something was there, right?
Yeah.
Let's put that routine into every time we move or check the mirrors.
After 80 yards, bear left.
Alright. So you've seen Hither Green before? Have you done a test here before?
Bear left.
Well, I didn't leave the test centre, but I've driven around
Okay,
here.
cool. When you went up to the last giveaway line, should we have waited for that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Just checking. Now, when you're driving down the road like this, what are we looking for?
People coming out from behind cars?
People coming out from behind cars, yes.
Yeah.
So the pavements, right?
Yeah.
So important to be looking at pavements as well as looking at the road.
Yeah.
What can we see around if we look around? Any signage, anything important that we need to see here?
The road gets narrow.
Anything
up
else?
ahead.
Look at the sign. Did you see the arrow road sign?
No, what's that?
The arrow. It was a blue rectangle with a white arrow on it, which is
No.
quite an important one.
What does it mean?
It means that this road is a one-way road.
Oh,
Cool. So any signs here? This one?
school.
School? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're missing the signs. We're going to play a little game where we spot all of the signs. Tell me when you see the next sign.
Camera.
Camera. Yes. Any more?
No stopping.
Brilliant. Oh, now we're looking out for them. There's
Yeah.
loads. Look ahead. How many signs there are?
That one about the road.
Width limit. Look at the
Yeah.
triangle upside down. Give way.
Yeah.
And the next one. No
After
vehicles.
90 yards,
There's so
turn
many signs.
right. Then you have reached your
Okay,
destination.
let's follow the sat nav. Any more signs up here?
Turn right.
Give
Then
way.
Yeah,
you have
brilliant.
reached your destination.
Where's the next sign?
There's camera sign.
You have
Anything
reached
else?
your
Look forward.
destination.
What's that one says? Something zone.
No, and the one afterwards says no motor vehicles, so we're going to turn right.
Okay.
Did you see the sign as we came into this road? Just on the corner.
It was a blue thing.
A
but
blue
I
sign,
didn't
yes.
see it properly.
That said one-way road as well.
Oh.
Cool. And there's a repeater of it just coming up next.
Then they usually have an arrow in the road as well, and there's a one.
Sometimes, yeah, you can look at the speed bumps here and see that the speed bumps all point one way
Okay.
and all the cars are facing one way. That gives you a kind of a clue. If you're on a road like this, which is one way, what could you be expecting to come towards you?
Cyclist.
Cyclists, yes. That's a good theory test question.
Yeah.
Have you read that one? Have you brushed up on your theory recently?
No.
No, of course not. How long ago did you pass theory?
Almost 2 years ago
Turn
now.
left. Gonna turn right. Sorry.
I did it, and then it exploded. My gear. Must
That's
have my
fine.
gear.
Would that have been a big problem with your test?
No.
Not at all, no.
Because I fixed it.
Yes. Okay, turn left. How do you feel like the drive's going so far?
Going good.
Going good, yeah? Are you
Just
happy
need
with,
to brush up on these little things that I'm not doing
Yeah.
good.
like, what do you need to brush up on?
Observation,
Okay.
of course.
Double checking the mirrors?
Yeah.
Anything else? Or has it all been kind of really good so far? I'm really happy with how you drive. Turn left.
Right here. Just turned in third gear.
Yep. But you fixed it, fine. Would that be a problem on your test?
No.
Not really, no. Oh, lovely. Double check the mirror there. That was really good.
In here.
What do you reckon?
Oh, I thought it was a road,
Nice.
like to turn.
Always ask where you're going if you're not sure. They can absolutely help you. Let's pull up on the left actually before this white car. parking. Absolutely no penalties for asking where you're going or just asking for clarification. Even if the sat nav's on and you're not sure, is it this one or is it that one? Which one do you want me to? They want you to go the right way.
Yeah.
And it's not a test of whether you know Hither Green really well. It's a test of if you're driving safely.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. We're in the test area. Brilliant driving. I want to find some more mistakes because there's been very few so far.
Yeah.
Mainly to do with mirrors, but we're going to keep making that a rolling thing where we keep talking about more mirror checks.
Yeah.
Speed, you've fixed it now. Yeah.
I think most of these areas are 30.
Most of these areas are 20. 20 on the small side roads.
Yeah.
And 30 on the big roads. Signs, we're going to keep working on. I might get you to do some hazard perception practice. Because what you're looking at is what's directly in front of you and not opening up your vision to what's around you. And actually, it costs thousands of pounds for the council to put a sign up. They haven't put it there for no reason.
They put a lot up.
They put a lot up because they're there to help you drive. And they cost a lot of money to you, the taxpayer. So they're there for a reason. They haven't just put them up to waste money. Like that one, look. Can you see the sign up there?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says accept cyclists, so you can't turn right.
Can't turn right, yeah. That's really useful. If you only get up to the end of the road and realise that sign, we might not have time to plan our journey, but if we can spot that way far back, we know that we have to turn left.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's take a break from driving.
Okay.
I want to give you something difficult to do. When it's safe to do so, move off from here and reverse park back into this position, keeping reasonably close to the curb and finish within 2 car lengths of the car in front. Does all of that make sense?
Yeah.
I ask you to parallel park, like in a driving testy way.
Yeah.
Let's do it! Woo!
Got
Maneuvers! Okay.
You're excited, aren't you?
I love maneuvers. Maneuvers are so good. Yeah. It's that slow, accurate, really technical driving.
I'll just get a Benz. It parks itself.
And we're on a hill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Reversing camera. Okay, cool, hold it there. That's it, that'll do. That's fine. Straighten up the wheel before you put the handbrake on and go into neutral. I was like, oh my god, you've got a reversing camera.
Yeah.
I've got that on my car too. And it literally just tells you what to do with the steering wheel, but you weren't using it.
Because I was trying to observe.
Okay.
Look around.
When you're observing, what you're mainly doing is you're looking here in this mirror.
Yeah.
Was that a bit stressful, that parallel park?
A little bit, but I fixed it.
Yeah, fixed it in the end, but we could have made it a lot easier. Do you know, I took a picture of the camera and how it works. Do you know what these blue and the yellow lines mean?
The yellow is a steering wheel.
The yellow's where the car's going if you keep steering like that. The blue is how the car's going to move if you just steer back in a straight line.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to get this yellow line or the yellow box next to the curb, and then that's it, done. Don't move the just get the yellow box next to the curb, and then don't move the steering wheel. Just get it car in.
What do you mean?
I'll show you again. So this line, get that next to the curb. So right now, how you're steering, the car will move away from the curb, which we don't really want.
Oh.
So you're steering right too much. You could have steered left more there to bring the edge of that box next to the pavement, and that would have been a perfect park without having to keep left and right and left and right and left and right.
It's because I was doing that 2-1-2 technique.
Okay, which is fine, but if you've got a camera, it literally just does it for you. Just do that. So do the left
Yeah.
and then do the right, and then check the camera, see what it's saying. A tiny adjustment. Cool.
Wait,
And
can you
then
show me?
park it in. Yeah, yeah.
How to do it?
While you were reversing though, you were looking here too much and not over your right shoulder enough. And then a black car passed as well.
Yeah.
What should we do for that?
Stop.
Stop. Yeah, when there's a car passing. Okay, let's do it again, and I'll just show you what to look out for on the camera.
Okay. Should I let them pass? Can they?
Can they
is there
pass, or
enough
are we
space?
blocking the road?
I don't think there's enough space.
No, so we have to carry on.
Move back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you make them enough space, and if they're trying to get past you, that's when you're going to stop.
Okay. So move it.
So keep up good observation. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Keep going. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Okay. Double check before you move, because anybody could be behind you now. And keep checking until you get to the point where you turn one left. Brilliant.
Okay.
Great.
Yep.
And what's the reference point for you to turn right?
When the handle thing is on the, looks like it's on the pavement.
Brilliant. Crack on.
Okay.
Left shoulder, right shoulder. Keep going. Okay, cool. So that's your 2 turns done. Just pause there for a second.
Yeah.
And if you look now at the left corner, can you see where your car's going to end up?
Yeah.
About that far away from the curb. So just steer left a tiny bit more. It's a bit more. There. Maybe one. Ooh, there. That's where we want the curb to be, right?
That looks so close.
Ooh, we want to park close.
Okay.
Let's do left shoulder and right shoulder again. And then keep reversing. Especially if you've got a parking sensor camera. You can park perfectly every time. It just tells you where the car's going to go, and we go there.
Just like this.
Yeah, yeah. Keep looking over your left shoulder and right shoulder, and keep letting the car move backwards, and then just check the camera. Left shoulder, right shoulder, camera. Okay, so we're moving away from the curb again. Let's move, steer a bit left. Keep that yellow line next to the curb.
Like that much.
Yeah, looks good. A bit more. Snazzy. Good parking. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it easier?
So much easier.
So much easier.
I have no idea.
You could never hit the curb if you do that. If your yellow line is on the pavement, you're going to hit the curb. Do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then straighten up the car.
Yeah.
It's already straightened.
Great. So this tells you if your wheels are straight as well. If the yellow line is wonky, then your wheels aren't straight. Right?
Yeah.
So move your wheel, and the line moves. Yeah, cool.
So that's the wheel.
Yeah.
So what's the blue
The blue is if you reverse back in a straight line, that's where your car's going to move.
and the red?
The red is like danger area around you, and the yellow is where you're steering towards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
That's
So
so
now,
helpful.
did you do your old test in this one, in this car?
No.
Okay.
I bought this after.
I was going to say if you had that.
But no, my old instructor, he had a Corsa thingy and it had a screen, but he didn't let me use it.
Oh, maybe because your car that you're going to have might not have a screen, so he wants you to do it
I
old
wanna
school.
pass the test.
Yeah.
So anything
So-
that would help me to pass the test would be, good.
So I would say it would be useful to learn old school way of
Yeah.
like just looking around doing it, and then use the technology so you can just pass the test. Like
Yeah.
I know how to do it old school. I just want to pass my driving test.
Yeah.
All right, good. Parallel parking, tick. Are you still going out with your friends and stuff?
I haven't
Or is
been
it just
actually.
going to be me from now on?
Just you.
Just me from now on. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll definitely hit this again. Some bay parking.
Yes.
Okay, let's
the
go.
reverse and the I haven't been practicing the driving, just the normal driving thingy. Park. Just
Pull up
driving
on the
in-
right.
No, just
Oh,
driving
forward
in,
park.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I've been so focused on the reverse.
Lovely hill start. That was really good. Is this petrol? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's harder to do hill starts in the petrol, so well done. Which way are you going next?
Left.
Great. Good sign reading. Well done.
Yeah.
Go straight on. What does that mean? Think about that instruction. Brilliant. Really happy with what you did there. I said go straight on. You didn't speed up to the crossing.
Yeah.
You checked the signs and the giveaway line still. In a safe place, pull up on the right. Cool. Secure the car. Now you said you didn't do that one before.
No.
You haven't pulled up on the right before.
No.
So they'll only make you pull up on the right if it's a manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Pull up on the right in reverse. So what happened there was a car coming towards you. What made you not stop the car in the middle of the road? Because it would have been easier to get into the bay if we were stopped a lot further back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So this is a common thing. Because we're driving along the road, people keep driving. What if there were 2 cars or 2 vans coming down the road? We would have missed our bay then, right?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
should have
no
stopped.
problem to stop. Imagine you're going to turn right. You're not just going to slow down and let the cars pass. You'll just stop at the right place.
Yeah.
And then take your turn in. So the same with pulling up on the right. Mirror, signal, stop the car in a good place to pull over.
Yeah.
And then move when they're gone. Next, reverse back 2 car spaces. Super simple. Just reversing back in a straight line. Oh look, screen again. You can just use that to keep your car straight and close to the curb. No excuse for not acing this. If cars pass you closely, stop. That one's pretty far away, so I think we're alright there. You dealt with that nicely. Reversing. Ticking the box.
Yeah.
Happy with that, or anything that wasn't really
Not really.
really good there? Okay. Just remember, on your driving test, the examiners don't care how fast you do a manoeuvre. They care about how safely you do a manoeuvre.
Yeah.
It's not even about how well you do a manoeuvre, it's just how safe are you at that manoeuvre. I don't care if you're wicked at parking, I just care if you're safe at parking. Get wicked in your own time when you've got a pink licence,
Yeah.
as long as you're not going to kill people. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's drive on. Okay, this should be interesting. I just want you to follow sign sit Eltham. Okay?
Yeah. They still ask you to follow signs.
Sometimes, yeah. Okay, have a look on the road. What can you see?
20 miles.
Okay, cool. In Lewisham, which is where we are in Lewisham,
Yeah.
if you see a yellow line on the road, it's 20 miles an hour.
Just one, not double.
Doesn't matter if they're yellow. If you see a red line on the road,
Yeah.
it's 30 or above.
Yeah.
Cool. So 20 miles an hour. If you're not sure about the speed limit, look at the colour of the lines. Do you know what's coming up next where we're going to?
No. Is it a roundabout?
Yeah, big one. Probably the hardest roundabout around here. I'm going to give it to you easy at first though. We're just going to turn left and then we'll start to make it a bit harder and turn right on it. At the roundabout, turn left is the first exit. What's the speed limit here?
40.
Okay, did you spot it on that or did you know already?
I saw it on there.
Okay. There was a couple of signs before that as well. Stop. You're just creeping forward then, right? Okay, cool. Okay, good. That was the first decent sized gap that I found.
Yeah.
But you see why I said stop? Because I thought you were moving off.
Yeah.
The examiner will as well, and they'll give you a fail for that.
Yeah.
You don't need to creep forward, get to the right spot, and then don't let the car move. The
Yeah.
only next time the car can move is if you commit to the roundabout. Because especially where you don't have dual controls, the examiner will say early, stop the car, because
Yeah.
they think that you're moving. Yeah, and they don't want to be involved in an accident because that's loads of paperwork. Turn right on the roundabout and take the third exit. How can we tell where these cars are going? Look at their position. Look at the position of the grey car behind. They're facing at the junction. Look at
Yeah.
the position of this black car. It's not pointing towards us. It's pointing away from us. Look at the grey car. It's pointing towards us. It's coming at us. Start looking at the position of these cars that are blocking the last exit and see the ones that are pointing away. Look, the black car's pointing away. That's an opportunity for you to go. Whereas the next one looking around the junction, it's the big white van.
Yeah.
And the little black car, where are they pointing? Away from us. That's an opportunity for you to go there.
What now?
Yeah, perfect. Nice, double, triple checking that mirror there, lovely. So right now you've done about 2 hours worth of driving, which is 4 driving tests worth of driving. Imagine how quick the driving test goes. Does
So
it feel like
quick.
today's gone quick
Yeah,
or slow?
quick.
Quick. Cool, because you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy driving? Is it fun?
I do enjoy it, yeah. But that's why I want to drive by myself.
So you can go to fun places, not
Yeah, and just be free.
rubbish places I take you like Kiva Green.
It's like I hate waiting for buses and trains. I remember when I was at uni, I went for a year. So I went to Brighton, but I was
Nice.
living in Eastbourne. Because it was cheaper for the rent.
That's a long way away from
Yeah,
Brighton.
so I used to take the train to uni, which would be just the same as travelling from
From
London.
London,
So,
yeah. Could have
and-
saved like loads of money and just got a house or stayed at your house in London.
yeah, but I was so demotivated. Every morning it was the Southern Railway.
Nightmare.
Every morning they'll be like, oh, today there's delays. Oh,
Imagine
there's
if you had a car.
strikes. Yeah, exactly. Happy days. I'll just be driving around.
Car is the future. What are we studying at uni?
I was doing digital media.
Okay.
Yeah, so like doing
Studying
logos.
has to be a YouTuber.
More like designs and logos
Okay.
and that kind of stuff. Creative side.
Oh, okay. Are you happy with this junction? Because this is quite a hard junction.
Yeah.
Not stopping on a pedestrian crossing. Just keep left, go forward, forward, forward. Up until your point of turn.
But,
Perfect. Perfect place to stop. We could be a tiny bit more over to the left.
yeah.
So that we're out of the way of the oncoming traffic. Brilliant, let's go. Now look out now, look what can you see? Tashika, what can you see?
Signs.
Signs.
Yeah,
What
20
does it
miles.
say? 20. So you've just come off of 40 road
Yeah.
and you're gonna feel like going really fast down a really fast hill. I've had one fail here, never again. You're not gonna be my second. I'm never gonna have another fail here. I always bring people here.
Well, they're breaking the speed limit.
Yeah, from breaking the speed limit, you've just come off a 40 road and this road looks like it's really fast as well. More than 20, right? At least more than 20.
Sometimes I don't understand like why they put 20 on certain roads.
Oh, Lewisham. Do you know what? Sometimes I'm on lessons and you get overtaken by cyclists.
They're laughing at
Ridiculous.
you.
Yeah, they're laughing at us. It's ridiculous, but it's the speed limit, so we keep to it.
So they don't have the same speed limit as us.
Cyclists, shit,
Yeah.
everyone's got the same speed limit.
That definitely wasn't 20.
That wasn't 20. That motorbike was going at faster than 20. You're going at slightly faster than 20 as well.
You know, I really enjoy driving fast.
Well, I want you to find the habit of driving properly or driving legally, because when you get on your driving test, then you're not trying to adapt your style to
Yeah.
drive for the driving test. You're trying to drive like that always.
Yeah.
So you just get on your driving test and you drive normally.
But this is so boring.
Yeah, but you haven't got a driving license. So you have to drive like this. This is how you have... No, wait. Let me go back. Everybody has to drive like this. What can that blue sign tell you?
Bus lane is in operation between 7 and 10 and 4 and 7.
So can we use it now?
What time? Yeah.
Yeah? Great. Yes? Yeah, yeah. And not just can you use it, you need to use it because it's the left lane.
So on the test, if you don't use it, will you fail?
You won't fail. You could... Let's turn left and we'll talk about it in more detail. Okay, let's talk about the bus lane.
Yeah.
You have to drive in bus lanes because it's the left lane. We drive on the left lane, innit?
Yeah.
Whether it's a dual carriageway, motorway, we always drive on the left. If someone undertakes you because you're hogging the overtaking lane,
Yeah.
you would fail your driving test.
Really?
Because if you're in the overtaking lane, how are people going to overtake you? You're forcing them to do an illegal move, right?
It's not a right to undertake from the
You can't
left.
pass people on the left. You can only pass people on the right. Unless they're stationary, like turning right or something,
Yeah.
you can pass people on the left. But if there's 2 lanes and one of them's a bus lane, but the bus lane's available to you, then that is the driving lane and the other lane is the overtaking lane. Only driving the overtaking lane if you're overtaking
Yeah.
or turning right. The double blind spot check. Brilliant. So how was your driving lesson there? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you learn anything?
A lot.
A lot? Okay,
yeah.
good.
Because you're a very good teacher.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
What was the main thing that you learned today?
How to park with the screen, which was very
Yeah, really
interesting and important because I've had this car for a while now and I didn't even know that I could park like with the screen.
Like really important
Yeah.
to keep your observations going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep checking out observations.
Observations.
Observations, yeah. Yeah.
Observations are the most important thing. If you haven't checked, you can't move, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, making sure that I
Stop.
look ahead and not just what's in front of me.
what about this guy? Observation?
I was already across.
Observation.
But yeah, making sure that I look.
I would say the main thing that I would want to work on you again with
Yeah.
is signs.
Yeah.
The second next thing that I want to work on you with is roundabouts. But overall, your driving has been such a breath of fresh air. If people could always be
Yeah.
this good at driving when they take their driving test, examiners would have hardly any work to do.
Yeah.
They'd feel so much more relaxed and they'd love us more as driving instructors. But obviously you've not had a lot of driving tuition for the last long time, so maybe just a little bit of a refresher on those two things would be necessary,
Yeah.
like roundabouts and signs.
I feel like I've definitely got this.
Yeah,
Like,
easy.
we've got this.
You've got
The
this.
next test, yeah.
You're doing the hard work, I'm just sitting here being bossy.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment, and don't forget to check out Francis's channel. The link will be in the description box and also in the cards somewhere over here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.